Hey folks, my name is Todd Tremonti, owner of Market Experts Realty and the Todd Tremonti Home Selling Team here in the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And also the host of Texas Real Estate with Todd Tremonti radio show and podcast and a couple of other things. But these videos aren't about me, they're about you. And today we're talking about relocating to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the North Texas or DFW area. We have a previous video that's on YouTube that's got 3,000 or 4,000 views. That's more of a general video about relocating. It's very helpful, but it's about kind of tips and tools and mindset on relocating really almost anywhere. This video is going to be specifically about the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we get a lot of questions from clients and a lot of questions from radio show listeners or YouTube viewers or social media type folks that are not currently in Dallas-Fort Worth, that are thinking about moving here, or maybe companies that are thinking about relocating here, and they want our team to be a good real estate company resource for their HR department. We love to do that. So if we can ever be a resource for you, feel free to email us, info@toddtremonti.com, or go to the website, dallashomerealty.com. You can watch some of our videos and see who we are. But again, this video is about you. So if you're in another part of the country and you're moving to Dallas-Fort Worth, I'd love to answer some of the most typical questions for you. And some of those questions are things like, you know, what's the area like? What are the different communities like? Dallas is an area that's growing rapidly. And so there's a lot of smaller cities that make up what most people would call Dallas-Fort Worth. The big MSA, Metropolitan Statistical Area, is called Dalworthington. Dallas to the east, Fort Worth to the west, and Arlington central to the south. Arlington is actually where the Dallas Cowboy Stadium is, where the Texas Rangers Stadium is, where the big Six Flags theme park, roller coasters, and water park are. Fort Worth to the west has a personality very much its own. The nickname there is Cowtown. The old stockyards are really kind of very near downtown there, where they literally still have cattle drives to this day. The Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo is a big deal. Texas Christian University is based in Fort Worth. The personality, the general feel in Fort Worth is by design. They want to be a little bit more country, a little bit more good old boy oriented. That is not a criticism. I love Fort Worth. Downtown Fort Worth, Sundance Square, beautiful, fun, really great place for entertainment. It's a much smaller town than Dallas, but it's booming and growing as well. Dallas, on the other hand, historically known for big banking business, a little bit of oil and gas. Some of the airlines are based here. American Airlines has a big hub here. DFW Airport is kind of central, a little to the north. And then there are little tiny communities dotting all over the place. As we sit right now in 2017, north of Dallas, you've got Frisco to the west and McKinney to the east. Frisco is the #2 fastest growing suburb in the country. McKinney is #3. So right next door to each other to the north, you've got the #2 and #3 fastest growing suburbs in the country. It is expected that in the next 10 to 15 years, those areas will actually be the population center of North Texas, meaning the growth will be dramatically to the north. Dallas will actually be the south end. Fort Worth will be the southwest. So just trying to give you some general information. As it sits today, massive corporations like Toyota and State Farm, Raytheon, companies are bringing thousands and thousands of jobs to the area. Frisco's got billions and billions of dollars of development coming in right now. Tons of restaurants and tons of shopping. Addison historically is kind of south of Frisco and McKinney, directly north of downtown Dallas, right along the tollway. That's kind of the middle of everything. They've kind of been known as more restaurants per capita than any city in the country. North and east of Dallas, there's a tremendous amount of growth out towards Wiley, Saxe, Murphy, Parker, Lucas, Lavon, Nevada. Those used to be the country. Now they're the suburbs, and pretty soon they'll be the city and beyond that. To the west in Fort Worth, you've got Aledo out to the west, and down to the south, you've got quite a few communities down there, Burleson and some other cities like that, where the growth is just kind of going every direction. So hopefully that gives you an idea. In the middle is what people kind of jokingly call HEB, Hurst, Euless, and Bedford. You've got some defense contractors in those areas. Bell Helicopter and some things like that. So that's a lot of information really quick, trying to give you the lay of the land. A lot of people want to ask us questions about churches and schools and grocery shopping and commutes and things like that. Would love to answer more questions for you, but try not to go much over 5 minutes. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you have comments or questions, post them in the comments. We'll get them answered for you. If we can answer other questions for you, post those. We'll make another video. Head over to DallasHomeRealty.com for any more information. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.